kind of inspired me to actually, maybe I'll make a frickin' video for the first time in a very long time. But, so I guess I'll just kind of start going. This is the spawn point. Very impressive, I know. A shitty little treehouse right there. And then you go over here. This world I've been working on since 2015. Me and certain friends going on and off. I have certain times where I'll play it a bunch, have certain times I won't play it for like a year and a half. But it's been going on and off since 2015 on my PlayStation 3. And it'll show. Here's the first shelter. It's a little jungle shelter I built. Probably built this 2017-ish. 2018 maybe. Kind of get an idea of right there is my bigger area. This is where we're at currently. But it's just a little house. I give people food. Very good basement here. Just walk down into a wall. Got your very zebra colored beds, and then just the top floor. It's just meant to be like a little just thing for people just hopping onto the world to be able to kind of mess around it, has some supplies and all that. My main area though, however, if we just keep going a little bit further, you can start to see it over there. This is called the silo. This is the biggest thing I've ever built in my life. Longest time I've invested on anything. I call it the silo because it's basically the giant frickin' missile silo, and I just got shot. Hey, stop being so fast. But yeah, that's where the beacons are coming from. We'll be arriving there in just a second. This is the original spawn, like the original first area we really built stuff in this world. There's actually originally like a house right here, and then this is like our original water source that we made for like our potion stuff. Then you suddenly see, oh shit, that's a witch. Oh, you freaking jerk. How long? Okay, that's not long. But you guys see all my potion, my effects up there. I have 5 beacons, with giving me a total of 6 different effects. So I'll start out here. I have. Hey, you're not supposed to be out of here. Because I have actually string underneath here, so their pathfinding won't take them over. Doggo. So basically, this is the very first floor I made. Then I built up, and I built down. You kind of see just kind of how big of a scope of this thing is. So I can kind of go over here. You got like your little chest room or whatever. You got a secret tunnel there I'll go do stuff with later. You get your furnace room, automatic furnace. I'll go up to the next floor and sleep. That's where my actual room is. You get this terrifying thing. As you can see, I've been to the end. Be able to get that the end the dragon head. Let me sleep real quick. Got like cats and dogs. I'll go up to the top first, and then we'll work our way down. So that's all that's really on this floor. The only other thing on this floor actually was like a tree farm that I have over there, but it's not really doing anything right now. Then you got this floor, which does absolutely nothing. It's just kind of like a scenic view type of thing. You can kind of just see around the surrounding area. You go up another floor, you have some houses. Some other people I know live here. The room I stopped in earlier was my house, I guess. It's the one that I spend that would like put my stuff and all that in, but I don't really do much of this. This is friend Donald's house. We got he's got a gross frickin' melon farm that's inefficient as hell, but whatever. I think it's broken too. Got over here is my friend Hybrid's house. He hasn't been in this world in like years, but this is his house. Got, those lower floors, I guess. Which is neat. Next floor you got more houses. You're gonna only have, there's only one house on this next floor. This is the house. There is a platform over here, but nobody's actually lived on it. Over here, my friend Kevin's old house. Secret tunnel here. Meow. I don't know what's going on with that. You know, there's tons of like secret passages and everything like that out in this world. He's got his balcony over here. And then we go up to the top floor. Top floor has, you know, a bunch of different buildings and stuff I've built over time. There's little mini buildings, not really anything big. There's the dragon egg, and you can see the beacons all go off and they're different colors and everything. I really like how that looks. But yeah, you got like these different buildings here. This one, the second floor. Nobody's really, it was meant for people to live in, but nobody ever lived in it, so it happened. Whatever, it happens, because people don't play this game anymore. You got this giant place I built. Just a big room for people to run around in or whatever. It's not anything. It doesn't really do anything, but it's a room that I made. Oh, so now I'm gonna go below floor 5. Or below blue floor. Take the express elevator, you know. Okay, it's got enchantment table. Obviously. Anvil room, which currently doesn't have an anvil. I have to rebuild that. Actually, you don't let me do that right now. Might as well. Just grab that. The heck? Guess I missed one. Okay, there we go. Then you got my potion room, which, you know, does potions. Spooky noises. Farm rooms, not really much going on, just sugarcane, you know, all my pumpkins, melons. You got potatoes, carrots over there, and a sheep that actually spawned in this grass, which I found pretty interesting. Wheat, and so on. Next floor is, there's some storage stuff on this floor. So you got our cactus farm here, which also is inefficient as hell and doesn't work. Extended storage room, and my map room. So I have explored the entire world. Unfortunately, that means I don't get new update stuff. So if you actually notice, everything in this world was before the ocean update. So I can't actually get new ocean stuff. So I can't get like Hearts of the Sea and all that stuff. I just jumped off, but I didn't mean to do that. And all that stuff. This floor, I'm gonna do stuff with later. But that leads over to the end. I had an Enderman grinder a while back, but it stopped working with an update, so we ended up just resetting the end and to be able to get like the, you know, to get Elytra. Nether will be the last place I go. Oh crap! I turned down my Elytra. Move it. Die. Okay. Then I got this room, which has a museum, which has just a bunch of retired stuff that we have. There's not too much. So, like, stuff was retired in, like, July 15th, 2015. And, you know, crazy stuff like that. This stuff was more recent, these two things. Including this pickaxe is one that I dug out the entire silo with. It's efficiency 5 on breaking 3. This was going to be a casino, but never did anything with it, so, whoops. This is going to be where, like, the jukebox stuff was. This was like a little, like, club thing, but it's not finished either. Because I got bored and moved on to other things. This floor has one important thing, and that is the the skeleton spawner. What the heck? Oh, right. Because the elytra. But yeah, this has the skeleton spawner. This is where I do my grinding because the Enderman one doesn't work anymore. Sorry to go down here. That was the original one up there. It broke with an update, so I needed to make a new one. So now it works down here. So they'll all like fall in there, and I can murder their feet. They'll be one shot, and so on. So I have like a bunch of books and stuff in here, and enchantment. I got the anvil somewhere. Anvil's up the ladder. So that's all the main stuff in the silo. This is just gonna be supposed to be just a really quick tour. I'm just gonna go in the Nether, introduce the next place, and I'm gonna end this first video because I'm using just the standard PS4 capture, which I believe is a limit of 15 minutes. So that's alright though. Actually, last place. All the black floor has is a mine, so there's not really anything interesting on that. This is where I get how I get all these beacons. This is where I fight the withers at. So it's just a giant surface where I can just fight them all, and you know, they can't fly away. I can't really fall anywhere. They can't break through the ground everywhere. It works pretty well, actually. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Let me just. I got mending on everything too, so it's cool that I get to, you know, repair all my shit. But yeah, mega beacon. So it's 5 by 5, 6 by 7 by 7, 9 by 9, 11 by 11. So that's a lot of it's 25, 49, 81, and 121 blocks. Which I am too lazy to do that math right now, but that times 9 is the total amount of iron I've invested into that, which is not a small amount. So now the Nether is like not threatening at all. It's just my rail system, because you know how most people probably know this at this point, but you know you can, for every block you travel in Nether, I believe is like 12 blocks in the overworld. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's 12. So the next place we're going to is the hills area. Oh, hold on. No, we're not going to the hills area yet, because I have this place to go to. I'll end the tour when I get to the hills area, but this is my underwater base thing I built. This is like the second thing I ever built in this world. So really just completely underwater. The surface is way up there. You see the squids and all that stuff. Those are boats up there. But it's just complete underwater base I built. So you can go around. You have, this is before they added the ocean temples, so I couldn't get the new lighting. But you can totally swim out here, kind of see what's going on. Okay, and then, but I have Frostwalker, by the way, if you've seen that. I froze everything. I have this big room over here. It's like kind of like this greenhouse type thing. It has a petting zoo. That's my favorite part. It has a petting zoo. See, I like that guy right there. Pet. Pet. And so on. So I will continue this tour just in separate parts. So this first part will probably just be like the silo and the underwater place, and then there's a few other places, interesting spots in this world too. Mainly 2 other interesting spots. But those should be shorter videos because they're not as big of an area. So let's give you guys a little sneak peek at the next big area we're gonna go to. In case you're wondering, that portal leads to like a small castle that Donald was making, but he never finished it, so I'm not gonna show that. Skeleton horse, lightning striking a horse. Spawn like the 4 horsemen with the skeletons riding the horses and all that. So our next area is right beyond this waterfall. Thank you so much for watching.